Okay, what we're going to do here is do an installation of the Boardfisher tie-down kit on our new Doyle SUP. This is a very nice board for fishing. It's got a lot of volume. It's got a nose rocker in it. For me, this is a great board. We're going to be setting it up with the Boardfisher safaripak. You've seen a couple of the details that we've had. One of the nicer things we've got set up is this paddle pouch where you can shove your paddle in. This is set up for fishing. This is my personal pack that you're looking at right now. You can see on the side pocket I've got a little bit of a knife set up. I've got my pliers. My clippers are attached here. In this case, I'm fishing most of the time with a single pole. I do have some gloves stashed in over on the side, and a few of my some of my gear is inside here. I might have been a little bit too close. You take a look at how that's set up. Today, what I'm going to show you is how we install the tie-down kit. You'll notice these clips. These are a peel and stick clip that's set up for the strap system. And what I'd like to do is show you a couple of the simple moves that you want to make as you're doing this. Very briefly, one of the biggest mistakes that most people make when they're setting up a Boardfisher rig and doing any sort of setup for fishing is they install it too close to the nose. Oftentimes you'll see people try to set up a rig where it's right here on top of the or near the logo. The best thing that you should be looking at when you do placement is in the middle of the board, as you can see here, and approximately 2 feet. I'm not sure if that's showing it, but approximately 2 feet from center. Now 2 feet is where you want the edge of the crate, and therefore about 2 inches up from there will be your first placement for your tie-down kit. Now typically, as you can see, I'm doing placement right along here, and this is approximately 8 inches up after you have your first placement. That first placement is 26 inches north of the center point here on this board, and then approximately, I haven't actually done a measurement, but it's on the order of 12 inches out. As I said, I usually do this with the system set up. And I'll go ahead and place the other two in the tie-down clips again in their same location. You can see that again the setup is not an exact science, but it's set up, for me, it's set up close enough that I can do a tie-down straight. Some people prefer to have them farther out to the rail. There is no right or wrong placement here. It's really a personal preference. One of the reasons I like to do the placement as close is that when I do my tie-down, sometimes I like to slide things between the strap and the tie-down kit itself. When I do that, having them relatively close helps. So once you have a basic placement set up, I usually will move the safaripak out of the way, move that back. Again, take a look at your placement here. It's set up, as you can see, they're set up here off center. 26 inches is where this first line is, and then 8 inches north of that is the second line from center point on the board. This seems to be relatively consistent whether you're dealing with a 12-foot SUP, 11-6 SUP, 11-foot SUP, or other. I'm going to go ahead and pause here while I do a little bit of prep, and the prep I'm going to be doing is taking from placement here, making sure this is clean, rubbing a little bit of primer. I'll then peel this tape off, push it right down, hold it firm, and we'll be in good shape. We clean this off, put the primer on. Generally speaking, the Boardfisher system comes with a primer stick. You put the primer on, let it sit for approximately 2 minutes, and then peel, stick. You'll be ready to take things out into the out in the ocean. I like to wait about 10 minutes. I hope that you found this useful and helpful in terms of placement for your Boardfisher safaripak. We will do another video a little bit later and show you this fully rigged with the system. I'll show you how I like to fish with it. I'll also show how Cal and a few other people have their system set up. Thanks.